Liverpool open talks with Jürgen Klopp over sensational return to Anfield. Liverpool Football Club has reportedly opened preliminary talks with former manager Jürgen Klopp regarding a shock return to Anfield, a development that has sent waves of excitement, debate, tension, and speculation across the global football community. According to internal sources close to the club, early discussions have already taken place between Klopp's representatives and senior Liverpool executives, with both sides expressing openness toward exploring what would be one of the most dramatic managerial comebacks in Premier League history. This potential reunion arrives at a critical moment for Liverpool. The club has been navigating a period of inconsistency in results, concerns among fans about the direction of the project, and growing pressure on the current leadership structure. The idea of Klopp returning is no longer viewed as unrealistic or merely sentimental. It is considered by many within the club as a serious strategic opportunity to restore stability, identity, and long-term direction. A club searching for direction. Liverpool's recent struggles have created an atmosphere of uncertainty that echoes the early days before Klopp's first arrival in 2015. Once seen as a model of consistency, clarity, and recruitment success, the club has faced several disappointing results, fluctuating performances, and growing doubts about whether the current approach can sustain the high standards set over the past decade. The dream was always to build on Klopp's legacy rather than replace it, but the Premier League environment has proven unforgiving. Every dropped point, every tactical misfire, and every inconsistency has been scrutinized. The club remains fully behind its long-term strategy, yet internal voices increasingly believe that bringing Klopp back, even temporarily, could realign Liverpool's trajectory. One senior figure reportedly said, "Liverpool needs unity, identity, energy, and belief. Jürgen Klopp represents all of that and more." Klopp's openness to return. When Klopp left Liverpool earlier, he insisted he was stepping down due to mental and physical exhaustion rather than dissatisfaction with the club. He emphasized his love for the fans, the city, and the institution. At the time, he stated that he needed rest, time with family, and distance from the intense demands of Premier League football. But now, sources indicate a shift. Klopp is believed to be recharging faster than expected, feeling emotionally reconnected with Liverpool, and increasingly open to listening to offers, especially from the club he still calls "my football home." Insiders say Klopp has maintained close communication with several individuals inside Liverpool, including former staff members, senior board figures, and even key players. His continued emotional attachment to the club has fueled belief that a return is not only possible, but now actively being explored. The board's Motive and Strategy FSG, Fenway Sports Group, is known for being highly calculated and long-term in its planning. But this situation is different. The board understands the magnitude of Klopp's influence on Liverpool's global reputation, sporting identity, and commercial prestige. Reappointing Klopp would not simply be a managerial decision. It would be a statement of intent, a declaration that Liverpool is committed to re-establishing itself among Europe's elite. Talks are currently described as exploratory but serious. This stage includes discussing Klopp's physical and mental readiness, understanding what conditions he would require, exploring the potential structure of his staff, examining the long-term sporting model, considering how his return would impact summer transfer plans, assessing whether Klopp wants a short-term comeback or a full new multi-year project. Unlike typical negotiations, this situation is emotionally charged. No other manager in Liverpool's modern history has held the kind of affection Klopp commands, not only among supporters, but inside the club infrastructure itself. Players reportedly excited by possibility. The mere mention of Klopp's potential return has triggered excitement among several key players. While none have spoken publicly, private sources suggest that many members of the current squad feel a sense of unfinished business with their former coach. Some younger players who joined the club near the end of Klopp's tenure reportedly feel they never got the chance to fully develop under him. Meanwhile, senior players who thrived under his leadership, such as those who experienced Champions League and Premier League success, are believed to be strongly in favor of the move. Unity in the dressing room has been one of Liverpool's biggest challenges in recent months. Klopp's return could instantly revive belief, energy, work ethic, and emotional connection across the squad. The fans. Hope, emotion, and expectation. News of Klopp's possible return has sparked a storm on social media. On Twitter, X, Instagram, TikTok, and fan forums, Liverpool supporters have been expressing overwhelming joy and hope at the possibility of seeing Klopp back on the touchline, chest-thumping, fist-pumping, and celebrating with the Kop. Many fans feel that Klopp's departure left a void that has never been filled, not only in results, but in leadership, charisma, passion, and identity. The idea of restoring that connection has reignited excitement across the city of Liverpool. Outside Anfield, small groups of fans have reportedly begun gathering, chanting Klopp's name and waving banners reading, "Bring him home." Possible timeline for a return. While talks are ongoing, any announcement would depend on 1. Final agreement between Klopp and the board. 2. The club's plan for the current managerial situation. 3. Timing with respect to upcoming fixtures. 4. Klopp's conditions for squad rebuilding. 5. Seasonal planning and transfer strategy. Sources suggest that if the discussions remain positive, Liverpool could push for a formal agreement within the coming weeks, potentially before the winter window or early into the new year. What Klopp would want if he returns. Early reports indicate Klopp would require a refreshed backroom staff, freedom in squad planning and recruitment, a long-term sporting plan aligned with his vision, a guarantee of full board support, a clear strategy for rebuilding key positions, improved investment levels, structural modernizations in training and analytics. He would not return merely to fix short-term problems. He would return only if the club commits to a new era built around his philosophy. What this could mean for the Premier League. If Klopp comes back, the Premier League landscape would shift dramatically. Liverpool instantly become title contenders again. Rival clubs would need to adjust tactically and strategically. Transfer plans across Europe would be affected. The Klopp vs Guardiola rivalry could reignite global media attention, would skyrocket. Premier League history has rarely seen a manager leave and return to the same club at such a pivotal moment. The emotional dimension. This story is not only about football, it is about identity, loyalty, unfinished dreams, and the powerful connection between a club and a manager who transformed it. Klopp made Liverpool believe again. His departure left a wound that is not fully healed. His return, even if only for a short period, would be a moment of unparalleled emotion for millions of supporters around the world. As one fan wrote online, Klopp didn't just manage Liverpool, he became Liverpool. Conclusion. A dream that could become reality. For now, nothing is official. No contracts have been signed. No statements have been released. But the door is open, wider than ever before. Liverpool have made the first move. Klopp is listening. The football world is watching. And Anfield is dreaming. If this comeback becomes reality, it will not merely be a managerial appointment. It will be the rebirth of an era.